You want your friends to think you like girls, but you really want a twink and bear swirl. And now you're sitting on a cot 'cause you're gay, sucking on him homosexually. Sitting on a cot 'cause you're gay, you are gay.
Welcome to the Dollar Bill Show, episode 34.
I mean, you know.
Wow.
Okay. So there's some guy here in West Virginia that he apparently broke the state record for carp, and it was like a 67-pound carp, and he shot it with a fishing bow. I guess that's how he shot it, because I mean it was all bloodied in the picture and it was on the news. And like I commented, I was like, I said, this shouldn't count as a record because it's too easy to shoot carp. Like they just lay like right in shallow grassy water. They'll just lay right there, man. And it's like, it's almost like cheating. You can just put a piece of corn or some bread on a fucking rod and reel and like lots of times get one of them to bite that way. And like you can catch, 15 to 30 pounders like that all the time pretty easy. So I figure like that's what he did. And like a lot, and then like everybody just started dogging him. So like I remember back when one time there was this big pond where I used to go bass fishing, and it was really nice, man. Like the people, they were my neighbors. Like it looked like a fucking botanical garden back there in the woods where they lived. I mean, like 1,000 different species of plants and stuff like that. And they got like they had two ponds, and that one was just beautiful with like rock bass and all this stuff. And it had big giant goldfish and koi in it, and like I mean I was up to no good back then. I was in the game, playing the game, and I got a matcha latte today. It's fucking delicious. But I was in the game, and read somewhere that these big goldfish like that can go for like tens of thousands of dollars. So like I went over there and I fucking got one of them, man. It was like this big, dude. I mean, it would have been the state record times 10 if it was caught like well, I mean, it was caught in the wild. I could have, but at the same time, it's like they paid a lot of money for that fish. So like I put it on an aerator and shit. And then like almost as soon as I did, my fucking cousin Terry was like, "Bruh, cousin, what are you doing, man? What are you catching stuff out of people's koi ponds or something like that?" Being a hater. And like I ended up taking it right back because I felt bad. Like, and then I also was like, fucking let this thing live, dude. You know what I'm saying? Even though it would have been great catfish bait, like cut bait, I'm sure.
Wow.
Man, I remember one time uh, I was fishing down at the fucking boat ramp on a dock, and like, it was the most beautiful day ever. And, it was just nice and relaxing, and it was like, I've been through a lot. Fucking lost everything, my home and my wife, access to my child, and went to solitary confinement all in the same day and got out. And I was so fucking skittish. I didn't know up or down. And my fight or flight was so fucked up I couldn't. It turned to freeze, man. I was like that fucking guy on the deer hunter that had been locked in that fucking bamboo cage or something in the river for too long, and like to where you're just like fucking can't even fight. But I was down at that boat ramp and I fucking am just like, dangling my feet in the water and fucking sitting there. It's beautiful, man, fishing. And I turn around and there's fucking some guy is like, he's got his whole fucking butt crack out like this. And he's just sitting there like, and I was like, this is not the kind of fucking relaxation that I had planned. I was like, thanks, man, but I'm not interested. Thanks anyway.
Ain't nothing like a good wing. Oh my God.
That's what he was fucking hoping for, I guess. But look, what kind of park is this?
If some of us could be snatched off the streets without a warrant, based only on suspicion or skin color, then none of us are safe. Authoritarian regimes begin by targeting people who are least able to defend themselves, but they do not stop there. This brazen abuse of power by a sitting president inflamed a combustible situation, putting our people, our officers, and even our National Guard at risk. Take time, reflect on this perilous moment. A president who wants to be bound by no law or constitution, perpetuating a unified assault on American traditions.
Dude, it's wild out there. And I really, man, I don't understand why these soldiers would ever fight against the American people, against your own people. Like, I just don't understand that at all. I can remember, man, okay, probably like 2 months ago, maybe a little bit longer than that. I don't know, something like that, though. Something was telling me to go outside and set up and play music. And so I go outside, and right where I set up to play, they're having a protest against this administration whenever they started to pull funding from Ukraine in that war. And I started playing songs, and like I realized like every song that I was playing was like going right along with it, and like everybody loved it. And I was like, heck yeah, and that was like a little reward for me because I'm just doing something that I feel passionate about too. But man, like where this is a red state and everybody is duped, like there was several people that they drive by, and my goodness, like the one in particular was a US soldier, and he had his fatigues on, and I'm telling you, like, I was playing the sweetest song, and he just fucking looked me in my eyes like he would have blown my brains out right then. And I was just like, that's when it really hit me that, like, wow, like, this is how deeply brainwashed these people are. Like, I'm sitting here doing this so that because I want everybody to be free, including you. And then you want to kill me for trying to protect innocent people, and that's your job. And like, and it just showed me like, wow, how screwed up this has got everything. And better days are coming. And thank you for listening. If you like what I do, share this with your friend. That's all. Subscribe to my YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube and Charles William Blake at TikTok. I'm trying to get paid. One thing I don't like, man, I love the way that Instagram looks, but like when you go to fucking say that I edit this on Instagram, and I can't even get their edits app to work. but when I edit it on Instagram, it looks nice, it sounds nice, it's the way I want it. But then it won't let me save that to my phone, and then I can put it on YouTube or put it on one of these other sites. And it's like, man, and they know, I think, like they have to know, right? Because TikTok doesn't do that. You can edit something and save it and put it anywhere you want. And that's the way it should be, man. Like, don't try to corral what I'm doing, especially like when you don't give me no views. Like, nobody gets to see this hardly at all on Instagram. I get more views on Facebook, but still, yeah, like I know that this is good. This is a good show. I know what I'm doing is like far better than, I'll say, most of these podcasts, because I'm sitting here doing something that, like, what Howard Stern and it takes several other people to do what I'm doing, and that's just the way that the technology has changed, that I can sit right here in my bedroom and do this. But anyway, guys, please like and subscribe and share this, and better days are coming. Thank you. God bless.